Hey, what's happening, everyone? Rapid Prime here again after what's been a month now. Clearly, I've been kind of busy as usual, doing some real life stuff with my band and shit. um, so since I haven't made a video, I decided to do an update for you guys. Basically, as you can see, we have a new expansion out for World of Warcraft, or I should say, the now unplayable game ever. I don't really like the expansion. The only thing I really like about it is the new models and how you run. Give me a good look at here. Yeah, I know, I look like Andy Biersack here. It's gorgeous. I'm so gorgeous. Let's get that back on. So, basically what I'm gonna give you guys a heads up on how hunters have changed. Long story short, hunters are unplayable. We got our nerf. It was fun while it lasted, but sadly we got some kids who had to cry to Blizz, "Hunters are too overpowered." Yeah, people just gotta know how to counter us. One major thing that has changed, one major thing, two things. Serpent Sting is removed from Marksman and Arcane Shot. So basically all we have is Aim Shot, Chimera Shot, Glaive Toss, and Steady Shot. If you're expecting the Glaive Toss. Aim Shot is now castable while moving as a baseline, so the glyph was removed. Chimera Shot still... Okay, I didn't read that. Chimera Shot now deals nature or frost damage to each target. Okay, so it's two-headed shot. I haven't really played my hunter a lot to see what's been going on with it. Let's see how this... Alright. Yeah, I'm clicking my stuff now for the moment because I gotta get used to my keybinds, and I'm not really used to them at all, so I'm gonna be clicking for a while. Mastery. We have a new mastery thing. It's no longer an extra shot. It is now sniper training, which was originally from the survival spec. Based on the amount of our mastery, we gain sniper training for 6 seconds, while we stand still for a few seconds. Increases our damage, shot range, and crit strike by 8%. Which, you know, hunters really don't make sense anymore. What the hell did I just drink? I just drank a fucking Roman Spite. I am fired. Anyway, Aspect of the Fox. You see, everything here is castable while moving. Then we have Aspect of the Fox, which we can move while casting all spells and abilities for 6 seconds. Okay, number one, 6 seconds, that's not a lot. That's like a kill Jane's cunning for Warlocks. And everything is castable while moving regardless. So I think they should just remove that because it's useless. Everything is castable while moving without it. Wyvern Sting now has a cast time. Our aspects are now passive. If you go to Iron Hawk, you'll just get that passive effect reducing damage. Let's see, what was right here before? I think it was Fervor, I don't know how to fucking pronounce it. But now we have Steady Focus. For all the hunt, it now, pretty much the same thing, but Aim Shot is added to it. Aim Shots won't be, instant though. But one thing about instant aim shots, I think it was called Ready, Set, Aim. That is now removed. Let's see, let's go with new talents. Exotic Munitions. It's for level 100 here. Incendiary Ammo. You can put some fire ammunition on your ranged weapon. Your auto shots will deal additional fire damage to enemies within 8 yards. So basically, it's like an AoE. Like, if you're gonna go into a raid and you have like a lot of mobs getting on you, you probably want to go for Incendiary. Okay, I think this is where Serpent Sting comes in. Poisoned Ammo. Each auto shot deals additional nature damage over 6 seconds. When this effect is refreshed, remaining damage will be added to the new effect. Oh. Okay, so it's kind of like a new Serpent Sting, except it's a fucking talent. Freaking Blizzard. I guess you could just use that for, like, DPS or whatever. Frozen Ammo. I think this would be used for PvP. Arms your ranged weapon with exotic munition. Additional frost damage, and reducing movement speed. Focusing Shot. Replaces Steady and Cobra Shot, and that physical damage, in the cast, yeah, it's not worth it. It is not worth it. Lone Wolf seems pretty awesome. It's kind of like a makeup of your BM. Actually, no, it's not. Never mind. Adaptation. I wonder what that does. This is the effect of your pet's combat experience. 85% increased damage. Okay. Alright. Lone Wolf seems to be pretty awesome in case your pet dies when you're a marksman. Because I think if your pet dies, it'll count as your pet that's not active. Because it says right here, well, you don't have a pet active. So I think it'll count as that. But either way, I think it's pretty awesome. I would go for exotic munitions with frozen animal or lone wolf when I turn 100. But I'm probably not going to be playing my hunter a lot. I'm going to be playing my elemental shaman a lot, and I might do what is that fucking word? I cannot talk today. I'm going to do a guide video on my shaman pretty soon. Glyphs, not much has actually. Glyphs have changed. So depending on what glyphs you have, let's say you have Glyph and Deterrence. As you can see here, exclusive with Glyph of Mirrored Blades. So if you have that in, you can't go with Mirrored Blades. See what I'm saying? Let's see, what's it? No Escape. If you have that in, you can't go with Freezing Trap or Soulless Glyph. Yeah. Liberation, you can't go with Disengage. Yeah, Blizz has really screwed this game up. Like I said, the only cool thing about this game is the new models. And the quest line, I guess, like the storyline. Now, the most important thing in this game that I really, really hate is the stat squish. As you can see here, in my previous videos, I was pulling, like, damage over 200,000. Well, now look at the damage. I'm gonna pop everything I have here. 15,000. 31,000. That's like a good crit for this level, though. 3,000, 3,000, 3,000, 3,000. 19,000. Yeah, not even close to, like, even 50,000. I don't really like the stat squish. I was really hoping to see how high our HP would go if we get 100. I would picture it being, like, maybe 25 million. That would be my guess. Another thing to hunters who use an owl in the marksman spec, there is no more disarm effect. I'm pissed, and I hope you are too, because that's actually worth getting pissed over. Other retarded thing here. If you like to play with your bird's trick here, just fucking stays there. He doesn't even flip, but you can hear him do a flip. If you have your sound, you can hear him do a flip, but he just stays there. And I don't know what this does. Every time I spawn him, he'll do this thing. He'll just scratch me, and I won't even, like, die or whatever. I think I missed something. Did I miss something? Oh yeah, Stampede is now a talent, which Linux Rush was also right here. It is now removed. Stampede has taken its place. I believe that would be a talent for Beastmaster spec. Unless you were going into Arena, it would be kind of pointless because the damage is reduced by like 75%. Because it'll only deal at 25%. Because, you know, 100 minus 25 is 75. But if you're not in Arena, just go Blink Strike. No, I'm sorry. If you are in Arena, go Blink Strikes. Anywhere else, Stampede, so the pet's damage will deal the normal damage, 100%. I think that's about it for the talents, I guess. I think this is the shortest video I ever made with the commentary. It's fine. I might do a commentary later or tomorrow, doing a battleground. If I don't, it probably means I'm not in the mood for this game. Because I am not been in this mood for this game for a long, long time since Adrenaline has released. The only thing I've been playing was my Shaman. I have no interest in my Hunter or Death Knight. Actually, no interest in my Hunter. I'll play my Death Knight a little bit, but I'm more interested in my Shaman and Warlock. Demonology is actually pretty awesome right now. I probably shouldn't talk about that though, because I'm actually supposed to be talking about Hunters. But the video's supposed to be ending anyway, so I guess I'll see you guys later. Have a good day.